day before teaches the day after. If you want to be wise, learn to interrogate reasonably, listen carefully, answer calmly, and keep quiet when you have nothing to say. Learn to be silent. Let your quiet mind listen and admire. All knowledge derives from what we feel. To avoid illness, eat less. To prolong life, worry less. True wisdom is in recognizing one's own ignorance. We must never confuse knowledge with wisdom. First helps us to learn a life. Wisdom helps us to live. Vision is the art of seeing invisible things. Beauty does not emanate from a beautiful body, but from beautiful actions. The moment chosen by chance is always worth more than the moment chosen by ourselves. The best kind of wine is the one which is most pleasant to the person who drinks it. Every man must be careful with his word, so that it is right and thought out before he says it, and after it comes out of his mouth, he cannot do anything that is not said. My brightest ability is to dialogue with myself. Virtue is a thing of deeds and does not require a great abundance of words or teachings. The fool does not listen to wise words that eliminate the double vision. The fool takes for real what his eyes and feeling see. When you have to choose between two paths, ask yourself which of them has a heart. He who chooses the path of the heart is never wrong. We must listen to our enemies, for they are the first to discover our errors. Silence is the foundation stone of the temple of wisdom. The diseases of the soul are more dangerous and numerous than those of the body. It is proper for those with narrow minds to charge against anything that does not fit in their head. If you intend to speak, always ask yourself, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it considered? Generally, death makes people become more sensitive to life. Your power lies in my fear. I have no more fear. You have no more power. You travel to the world in search of a happiness that is always within your reach. The way to hit the nail once is to hit the horseshoe 100 times. Wretched is the man who has no one to admonish him when he has need of it. The mind is like a parachute. It only works if we have it open. Silence is the source of great strength. When you speak, try to make words better than silence. The beings endowed with intelligence wish to always exist, and a natural desire cannot exist in vain. The ignorant affirm, the wise doubt and reflect. To success and failure, those two impostors, treat them with the same indifference. When a thing evolves, everything around it evolves too. When we try to be better than what we are, everything around us becomes better. It is not healthy to be well adapted to a deeply ill society. The best closed door is the one that can be left open. Who gets carried away by magic is much happier than those who spend their lives trying to guess the tricks. The best medicine of all is rest and fasting. I consider more brave the one who conquers his desires than one who conquers his enemies, since the hardest victory is the victory of ourselves. Idleness walks so slowly that all vices reach it. It takes a long time to grow into a child. One must avoid combat instead of winning in it. There are triumphs that impoverish the defeated, but do not enrich the winner. There is no tree, it is said, that can grow up to heaven without its roots having touched hell. When you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should feel. To know the myths is to learn the secret origin of things. A wise man will look for more opportunities than those presented to him. Unexpressed emotions never die. They are buried alive and come out later in ugly ways. Foolishness is always placed in the first row to be seen, intelligence behind to see. Dogs only bark at those they do not know. There is no greater lie than misunderstood truth. As the ignorant are dead before he dies, so the talented man lives even after he dies. Wealth is like salt water. The more you drink, the more you thirst. Which quote did resonate with you the most? Share your opinion in the comments. Don't miss a chance to watch the next video. Subscribe.